Moral thought is plagued by an immense blunder. A great blunder that haunts moral philosophy and moral thought in general. A philosophic tendency, perhaps more accurately an unphilosophic tendency, to throw around countless moral claims without bothering with the incredibly important matter of establishing why we should adhere to those claims. Many are inclined to espouse moral claim after moral claim, elucidate moral system after moral system, without devoting as much as a moment to explaining why we should adhere to those claims or follow those systems. This blunder has haunted moral philosophy and moral thought for far too long. Few moral systems, and even fewer moral claims, are free of this blunder. To call it pervasive would be an understatement. And this blunder is philosophically great. Every moral claim, and every moral system that is guilty of it, has laid the groundwork for its rejection and dismissal. But it has not just laid the groundwork for its rejection and dismissal. It has committed a far greater philosophic crime. It has laid the groundwork for its rational rejection and dismissal. It has made its own philosophic annihilation not just easy, but a rational necessity. It has committed philosophic suicide. It has done so through the omission of its most crucial component. The reason upon which its philosophic virtue was to be founded. The answering of the question that a moral system must not just consider, but actively construct itself upon. Why should we be moral? Why shouldn't we be immoral? Why should we care about moral claims? Why should we care about the moral status of actions? Some thinkers, to even call them thinkers is overly generous, will not struggle to unleash 1,000,000 moral claims with not a moment devoted to explaining that immensely important why. Without the why, one has failed to explain why anyone should adhere to their moral system and or moral claims. They have made the rejection of their moral system not just incredibly easy, but rationally necessary. Why should anyone follow a moral claim that there is no reason to follow? There is no reason for such baseless philosophic loyalties. We have a name for such things. We call it dogmatism, and it is a cancerous rot which saturates both the society and, most saddeningly, the philosophic domain. One must provide a reason that someone ought to adhere to their moral claims and or moral system. One who does not provide a reason is engaging in a grotesque irrationality which aims to incite dogmatism and, perhaps worst of all, engages in a mockery of morality itself. One may be inclined to wonder if this blunder is really a blunder at all. That it is a blunder in the philosophic sense is irrefutable, for it lays the groundwork for the rejection of the moral claim and or the moral system. But did the thinker simply forget to provide the why, or was the omission of this incredibly important detail due to the fact that answering it actually required a degree of thought unbecoming of an arrogant fool who wishes to give the order, but not the reason? Moral philosophy must be purged of this blunder, this intellectual rot, which has characterized it for a few centuries too long.